don't trust your parents, they lie to you. That's what adults do, they lie. Just like your fake news. Watch CBC for your fake news. Or CTV News or Global News. I don't know what the global part is, but that's fake. It should be called the Flat Earth News. Oh, the horizon's flat. Horizontal. Airplanes don't fly upside down on a ball either. You might want to check water level. That's what we use as a leveling device. We do. Yeah, for sure, man. Check it out. Right on. There you go. See, we got some awake people. I need my flyers. Let me get my flyers here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is what you see the car there. I'm just showing the car. This is what I do for street activism. I will be going to the city not tomorrow, but next Friday, the 23rd. You're going to get in trouble recording that phone call. No, I'm not.
I should be fired.
We will be actually reviewing that phone call.
Don't have any. Well, yeah, I get my jacket has a pouch. I guess I can put some flyers in there. All right. Now we're ready. If you want cartoons, go watch NASA. NASA has cartoons. Beautiful cartoons. Yeah. Hello. How you doing? Pardon?
Can I take a picture of that?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, you betcha, man.
That's what I tell to everybody, and nobody.
Oh, beautiful.
Many people don't believe me. I don't know why.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No. There's my. Oh, I think there's. Yeah, I think there's 2 in there. But that's my YouTube channel there, man. All real content, man. Yeah, my name's Mike.
Thank you. My name is Amadeo.
Yeah, cool, man. Take it easy, buddy.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks for stopping by. Yeah. Oh, yeah. See, he's awake. There's one person that's not a sheep or. Everybody's walking around like it's nice outside or something. This is beautiful. Everybody's taking pictures, guys. I love it. Maybe a few.
You see, I'm just saying that's what happens when anybody goes out in public, portraying the truth and the flat Earth. You tend to get noticed, and people tend to see you in public and take pictures, and it will be their time to be notified that the Earth is flat.
These people might be awake. I've been looking for the curvature for like 10 years, man. That's the funny part about it. Well, it's not funny because it's boring. Yeah, laughter, I know, it solves everything. When you go to court, just laugh, and then you win the case. That's all you got to do. Just laugh. This is very, very entertaining here, guys. We got lots of people here. Everybody's going to be at the supper table tomorrow. Hey, did you see that flat Earth guy? Of course. Who hasn't seen me? I'm still looking for Flatsoid. Is he out here? What about David Weiss? I wonder if anybody of these people know who David Weiss is. So yeah, for those of you who own Ford Lightning trucks, you need to get a personal license plate that says Thunder on it. Or you can just put Bob. Or finish it saying the Lightning, say 300 miles on the license plate. Yeah, I know. I'd be crying too, kid. My parents lied to me. Beautiful. That guy, he just said that I couldn't understand what he said his name was, but he said his name was blah, 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 blah. And so, yeah, he tells all of his friends or people that he knows that the Earth is flat. Excellent work here. Excellent work. Excellent work.
Oh, I don't know why it does that. So yeah, guys, we're just kind of having an opening up video here before some people come in. Let some people come in, and we will be reviewing the phone call that I just posted. And one other person that is enjoying doing flat Earth activism, because I sparked his mind. I made him. He thought that it might be a good idea to get out there and talk to the public, so he went out yesterday holding a sign.
We got the car there. We got the beautiful stuff there. Waking the people up. I just showed up at the right time, man. Of course, for those of you who do not see the sign, that's what I'm holding up. See, it's the same thing. They can't tell me to turn my camera off either. Like, that's absolutely ridiculous. I'm in public. I can record whatever I want. Some people just don't know the rules or your rights. They just don't know because they haven't done the research. Beautiful action. You got the Earth's flat license plate there. You make it back home in Canada? Yep. Remember, you guys, if you want to help donate, that's fantastic, because guess what? I need to go back to New Mexico and or go to NASA. So let's get the GoFundMe going, and that's where I'm going. When I have enough cash, I'm going, okay? It's up to you guys, and trust me, I'm doing the work. That's what I do. Oh, I guess I can show you my electronic sign now. I'm parked here. Security doesn't care anymore. So yeah, we've got this beautiful sign here that scrolls through the window. Beautiful action. You got the Earth's flat license plate there, and the one and only Star Sirius. I noticed that there's yellow in the color here, so we got yellow. All the colors are there: green, yellow, pink, orange, blue, purple, red, whatever colors you want are there.
All right. Enough of that. Let's do it as they do. Let's get with the chat. Let's get with the stream. Everybody's welcome at the pool. Okay, so let's do this as I guess anybody would do, I guess, right? We've got Cheese Wheel. Nice to see you. Welcome to the pool. And I'm only doing this to make myself look better reading the chat, right, guys? Because I have to respect you guys too, right? So I got to notice you guys in the chat, even though I do respect you already. I'm not trying to suck up or anything, but Mule Fan, good to see you there. Ralph, welcome, welcome, welcome. And the other people watching, Cheese Wheel says, thanks. Cheese Wheel says, are they, whatever that I like that you put your life and meaning on your star. Your life has meaning. Yeah. And Lila, very good to see you there. Absolutely awesome. Always with love, the divine spark fragment of God. Yes, me knowledges that blessings, the divine spark fragment. Blah, blah, blah. That's a tongue twisters for me. But welcome, 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 guys and gals. Let's get on with the phone. Well, let's get with Matthew's video here. Let me bring it up here. And Then we'll get on with the phone call later, because here's another statement. So I guess there's a lot of people out there trying to get me to shut me down, trying to piss me off. Yeah, that's all good, guys. If you got more time than anything else, and go ahead and do that. But let's just continue on with the truth. How about that? So we need to put up Matthew's thing here. Just give me a minute. There's his, but let's put up the actual. And then you can go subscribe to his channel, would be fantastic. Give me a minute here. I'm going to try to find the actual video. And then, there it is. All right. And then we'll move on to the phone call. That was absolutely wonderful. All right, guys. Yeah, much love, Mikey, from across the level plain on the land called Italy. Absolutely. Hey, speaking of Italy, you need to do me a favor. We're going to talk. Let's talk about that right now, shall we? Let's go to here first. Italy, Italy, Italy. You need to. Let's do a GoFundMe. How about we do this? I've always wanted something from Italy, so let me bring this up here. What am I doing here? Present. Kind of got off on a different topic here, so let's do this. And he'll know exactly what I'm talking about. Not sure how to pronounce that, but we'll just go with there we go. We have got one of the most expensive Italian clothing out there, I guess, for Italians otherwise, but maybe we could get even purple would be fine, but let's do well, I think they came down in price. Maybe that's Italy money. So yeah, send me one of those over there, Mr. Gleifer. Am I saying that right? Let me look it up on Google. I want to pronounce that word right, or your name. Pronunciation.
Glyph.
Or glyph. Glyph is in the chat. So yeah, you can send me over one of those anytime you want. Hieroglyph, yes, alrighty. So moving on to, they've got multiple colors here, obviously, but I've always wanted one of these. I just can't afford one right now, but it's always cold here in Canada, so that would be absolutely wonderful. But anyways, moving on. Let's go with Matthew here. Let's present Matthew's live stream activism that he had, or he recorded a video of it. And
See, it's cool. Randomly, people, they say like, yeah, man, or they agree or something. It's pretty cool. You know, the vibe is pretty cool. Someone like came by maybe like 5 minutes ago and just had a quick little conversation like, yeah, it's flat. And just now,
DJ New Moon is in the chat. Good to see you there, buddy. I did order a SD card reader. I guess I need one of those for that program I hooked up for hopefully deciphering or getting into my SD card, my encrypted video. And we'll try to get that going hopefully in the next week or so. Yeah, check out Matthew's channel. The link is there. Lightning left the link there. He doesn't have too many subscribers, so it'd be good to get him some more there. And you see, this is what I like doing. I like promoting channels like this. This is absolutely wonderful because we've got another random truther out there exposing himself to the public, and well, not exposing himself, but exposing the truth to the public. I should have said that properly, but again, sorry, I don't think before I speak. If I did, that would be quite a boring conversation because there would be pauses in between every statement or sentence. That would be quite entertaining or boring.
see, it's cool. Randomly, people, they say like, yeah, man, or they agree or something. It's pretty cool. You know, the vibe is pretty cool. Someone like came by maybe like 5 minutes ago and just had a quick little conversation like, yeah, it's flat. And just now, a fire engine went past. They just turned right here. They went north on Harbor. And I just waved to them and held the sign, and they all waved back. It was great. In general, the reception's pretty good. Most people don't really care too much. But yeah, a lot of people, they're just smiling, having a good time. So this does feel pretty good. Let me turn this off for now.
Oh, what's this? We don't want that. What is that? Hold on, guys. I gotta. So, anyways, yes. All right. We've got Ralph. I tried to smack my friend a few days ago, but I don't know my stuff like Mikey. Not a problem. Comes with a lot of experience, that's for sure. Now let's get with. What are we doing here? I don't need to show you anything. We are going to review the phone call that was. I don't know what to do, man. Hold on. I need to make myself more comfortable here. That's better. All right, guys. So I'm going to stop the phone call randomly, but I won't be doing it too many times. But there is a few points that I would like to make out during this phone call that I posted that I had. It wasn't last night. I will tell you the exact date. That would have been Sunday evening at, of course, the Canadian Space Agency likes to stay up late phone calling people, I guess, right? This would have been 10:30 Sunday evening. So yeah, we had some fake phone calls coming from Massachusetts. Supposedly they were calling me from Texas. And yeah, and supposedly DJ New Moon got those phone calls too. So here we go. We will, let's see if it's on the list here. Probably not. I gotta find it here. Or is it there on the list? So it's absolutely amazing. Like I don't even want to, I don't want to keep repeating myself, but the amount of bullshit I put up with every single day. Okay, now I know a lot of you really don't do too much out there, so your name is not out there, and the amount of work that you do is probably zero in relation to what I do, because I actually put out content. And so people know about me, and during the phone call you will find out that they do know about me. Now the thing is that people don't like what I'm doing. I'm sorry. I'm not saying anything bad about you guys, but I am too honest of a guy. I tell the truth and nothing but the truth. And I'm very honest to everybody that I talk to. I'm not sure why other people are not honest or truthful to other people. I don't know if they get their giddies over it or what it is, but you got to stop being untruthful to people, man, and your kids. Okay, so now if that bothers you, I can't help you with that. I'm just telling you who I am as a person, and it feels like people like bashing me for that, for being truthful and honest and actually showing what actual real stars are, rather than blurry, out of focus bullshit from other people. Maybe some people will eventually learn that I could be right. And I am right, because I've figured this out. Okay, so Nikola Tesla, did he have shills coming after himself every day? Emailing him, phone calling him, harassing him? I don't know. Was he doing the wrong thing too? I don't know. Here's another story. For those of you who do not know the history of Michael Jordan, he takes his basketball career very, very serious. Now, if he didn't yell and scream and swear at his teammates, yes, his teammates, his community, supposedly, let's call it his community, the 12 or 13 other players plus coaches and staff, yes, his assistant coaches were even yelled at by him, because he doesn't put up with bullshit or laziness. He wants to win. And that's what I want to do. And again, I can't get mad. I can't show emotion. I can't do anything other than talk really sad and boring. Because if I do raise my voice, people think I'm angry. And I have to be like everybody else, correct? Like I said, I have way too many bosses out there, guys, because people don't like what I'm doing. And don't say that I'm wrong. I'm not saying you don't like what I'm doing. I'm saying other people. If you take offense to that, well, then you are one of those people that don't like what I'm doing. So if Michael Jordan did not yell and scream and tell Dennis Rodman to fuck off and get a life and smarten the fuck up and this and this and that, and yes, he did swear, of course. Do you think that team would have won 6 championships? Michael Jordan did not put up with bullshit or laziness, and neither do I. Okay, so I'm going to continue on doing what I do. You be you, I'll be me. Okay, so if you don't want to win in the truth, then that's fine with me. I want to win, and I'm going to destroy the Canadian Space Agency. And after that, I'm coming after NASA, and then I'm going to come back and actually attack our actual government here as an entity themselves. This is a learning curve for me for this whole space agency business. You are not a law professor. You did not take law courses. So I'm getting ridiculed on how I'm supposed to be doing this law business, these papers within the law. Okay, so I never said I was a lawyer. How am I supposed to fill out these papers that I don't even know what they're about? It's a learning curve, remember? When you were 10 years old, did you jump into a car and just start driving it? No, you had to be taught. You had to teach yourself. So again, I don't know why people are ridiculing me, because I'm not perfect. So for those of you perfect people out there who do not make mistakes, please leave a list in the comments on how to be perfect in life. And I'll try to do that. I will remain calm. I will have no emphasis on my statements. Whenever I get bashed or slashed or smacked in the head or car damage, I will laugh at it and remain calm, because that's who you are as a person. So I have to be you. I have to cut my fingernails. I have to grow my hair. I have to wear what you want me to wear and say what you want me to say. If I sat in front of this camera right now and wore a pink tutu, would that bother you? If it did, I wish you luck, because you have problems. And there are many, many people on certain other YouTube channels. When they were backlashing me the other night, if they ever come on my channel, they will be immediately blocked. I make one little mistake and they destroy me as a human being on other people's platforms. And yet the manager of that YouTube channel does absolutely nothing, because you want to know something? He has no care for human life. Because remember, they shoot and then they ask questions. This is why there are people out there that will never, ever, ever, ever forgive anybody. Whether you have children who repeatedly make mistakes and you yell at them or scold them or put them in their place every single time they do something wrong, and yet you end up saying sorry to them. Do they have to accept you being sorry or apologizing? I don't think they should, because you're lying to your children. I don't lie to children. I'm sorry. I don't go along with stories. I just don't say anything in remarking to whatever the hell you're lying about. Don't bring me into your stories of lying to your children, okay? Or scolding your children or getting angry or grounding them. Maybe they don't want to forgive you for getting mad at them. Maybe that won't happen someday. So, yeah, there's a lot of interesting things out there, guys. I'm not. I was going to shut everything down. No, Mikey's stepping it up a notch because I'm getting underneath their skin in the truth land and in the Globy land. So I'm never going to stop doing activism. I'm going to do more activism. I will see you in the city next Friday, where there'll be thousands and thousands and thousands of people finding out who I am and about flat Earth. Does that bother you? Does it really bother you? How do you sleep at night? Remember, guys, I'm not an asshole. Only when you piss me off, I'm an asshole. So don't piss me off and I won't be an asshole. All right? I'm very happy-go-lucky person. Excellent sense of humor. I respect people. I hold doors for people. I help the elderly in my building. Anytime they want, I drive them to the hospital, to other frickin' towns. I bend over backwards for the community. Because I don't care about myself more than anybody else in this town. I would be way further in life if I actually cared about myself for once in my life. I don't do that. And I wish I did, because I'd probably be further in life than I am right now. So moving on to the phone call. And that's what we're going to listen to. Again, I will repeat this. I get harassed. I should make up 2 resumes. One of all the hundreds of thousands of things that I've done over the years for the truth community, and the other resume on how I get harassed 24 hours a day, whether it's on YouTube, phone calls, emails, texts, whatever it is. So people are out there, government agents, of course they are. They have found my phone number somehow. I may have to switch it again. This is the type of life I live. Okay, so you will understand from the phone call that I got. If you haven't listened to it prior this morning, I was too impatient. I guess I shouldn't be impatient anymore, I guess, right? I should do what you guys want me to do. For the people who direct me in my own life. I'm not saying you, I'm saying the people that direct me in my own life. Mike, you need to walk this way. Mike, you need to talk this way. Mike, you need to do something about your anger issue. You need to do your YouTube channel. You need to talk more to your subscribers on your chat. You need to do this. You need to delete this video. You need to put this video up. You need to make this video. You should do this video with that video and do this and do that and do this and do that. Why are you still recording this? Why haven't you produced any more stars? Are you doing anything, Mike? Or are you just sitting there doing nothing? You've only recorded 1 star. I am not sure where this 1 star concept came from, but I have multiple recordings of multiple stars. I have not done it once. I have done it 6 months after the first star. I repeated recording the star Sirius. I've recorded the star Capella. I have recorded the star Betelgeuse. I have named and recorded each individual star in Orion's belt. I have recorded Vega. So I don't know where this concept of 1, oh, wait, I'm getting louder. Sorry, I have to keep calm here. I have recorded more than 1 star. If they actually paid attention to the work I do there, George and Sam and Dick and Larry and you would actually know that I've recorded probably how many would that be? So I've recorded Sirius twice. So, and then I've recorded Capella, Betelgeuse, the other bigger star right of Orion's belt. So that's 6, the 3 in Orion's belt, Vega. So that's 10. What other ones are there? There's a couple of other ones that look like just lines in the star. I've recorded those clearly. I don't know why they don't have frequencies, but the stars twinkle and they move. So for those of you putting out videos or pictures of stars that are stationary and do not move and supposedly look like fish, that is not a star. I would never record a star through 3 panes of glass and claim that as a star. You need to stand on the wing if you're going to take a picture of a star. And first of all, when you are recording stars, you do not point the camera down. Stars are up, okay? And when you become more level with the stars as you rise, all of the stars go away because now you're looking this way at the stars rather than this way, okay? I've been doing a lot of thinking and researching on stars. I know where the stars are. I know what they're called. I know where the constellations are. Please do not harass me about my clear, I will repeat that, my clear stars. Videos, pictures, and yes, I have recorded and documented the firmament. If you do not believe or understand that I have done that, you need to go do the work yourself, okay? So don't ridicule me until you've spent months or years trying to record the stars. Because like I've said before, for those of you who have a listening problem, you've got a corn cob between your ears, whatever it is, you have problems, okay? You need to understand, I've said this 14,000 times, just because there are no clouds in the sky does not mean the stars are clear. I will say that again, one more time. Let's say it all together. When there are no clouds, a clear sky, clear blue sky, and at night when it becomes black, does not mean you'll record a star clear. I have no idea why, but it might have something to do with seeing the small dipper, okay? Because 99.9%, at least here in southern Saskatchewan, we hardly ever see the small dipper. Again, I don't think any of you are listening at this point because our listening skills are absolutely horrible. I have been on other streams where people are talking and 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 talking, and I'm not even allowed to express my thoughts. And I sit there and wait patiently for me to talk when they need to shut their mouth. I'm not even allowed to talk on my own stream, which is quite odd. There is no respect for people who do not know how to listen. Okay? Listening is a skill. Develop that skill, shut your mouth, and learn to listen and appreciate what other people have to say. Okay? We will get on with the phone call conversation right away. Let me go back to the stream or the chat so I don't get in shit for it. Right, guys? And I'm not saying you're giving me shit. There's one or possibly two other people that give me shit about what I do on my channel. I'm not sure how that works. Do you go to other people's jobs and tell them what to do and how to do it? You're going to get hurt one of these days. Not physically, but you're going to get hurt. I might have to step on you. DJ Moon, Ryan S., good to see you there. Robert Hunt, I guess, if that's what you want to be called. It's Capella, Players is the last star in the handle of the Big Dipper. Duh. Oh my my God. I just, again, they're literally trying to piss me off. They're just being, I don't know. And I'm going to say, here's one thing. There's one guy that was on Vlad's live stream. You know, you guys, Vlad doesn't give a flying fuck about you guys. He doesn't. He is an actor. If he cared, he would prevent the backlashing, the backstabbing, the flathead who was forced out of the canal. The one white guy that was on Vlad's stream the other night, claiming that I have a brain disorder. Okay. That's it, man. I'm just going to say, I do know my rights. 2012? 2011? I was being ridiculed about who I am as a person at a job once. I contacted Human Rights Commission here in Saskatchewan. I was awarded $4,500 after winning that case. I will be coming after that guy. I have it documented. People have to watch what they say. I may want people to do more work and get off their asses. Is that such a problem? I don't go after people's disabilities, man. You're a piece of rat shit if you think you're better than everybody else, okay? I would never come after somebody after their disability. You are inhumane, okay? And you're going to get a problem from the Saskatchewan Human Rights Commission, okay? And thank you. I know I'm not normal like everybody else. I don't want to be because it's boring. I'm very different than you guys. Yes, very different. I don't drink. I don't smoke. Never have done drugs. Look at that fucking fingernail. Do you like that? Does that bother you? Does that bother you? Don't get mad at me. I'm going to scratch you. And I'm going to jam my big toe up your ass. How about that? Unbelievable. I don't try to impress other people. I say how it is on my channel. I don't talk in second or third or fourth person. When I talk about somebody, they'll actually know I'm talking about them. I will mention their name because I'm not afraid of anything, okay? I don't hide behind my own shell, people. That's insane, man. Like, and women love Vlad. I have no idea why. I have no idea why. When he starts respecting women, you might want to ask why he's single. Or his wife has left him, okay? It's not always the woman's fault. It could be the guy's fault, okay? I'm just saying. Maybe that's not the issue. But no, guys. He's putting on a show, okay? He's going after these people with blurry, out of focus stars and getting all amazed by these bullshit videos. It's unbelievable. I can show you a blurry, out of focus video too. I've got many videos of that, but I don't put that shit on my channel because it's not an actual clear star. I can randomly do that. I would have 200 or 300 other videos of blurry stars. I don't know why I would do that, but whatever. I can't take that to court. That ain't going to work. Okay. I'm going to move on. Vlad's going to keep talking about me for probably months, blah, 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 just so he can get people to attack me in his live stream. Okay. That's what he does. He doesn't care. Da, 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 da. Like I said, he shoots and then he asks questions. If that's the type of guy you like, then whatever, man. I'm just going to say one more time, and I'm going to step on that little shrimpy guy, okay? He's not as tall as you think he is. And I don't care how tall people are. But look, he's making up for something, okay? Anyways, moving on. I'm trying to apologize 1,000 times. Anybody else in this world would accept that apology. But like I said, he doesn't care. He gives a flying patoot. Okay? Because he's in that mental state of attacking and killing and then ask questions. He doesn't care about the people, the citizens of his country. He shoots and kills and destroys. That's what he does. He has no remorse for human life. If his senior told him to start shooting, he would start shooting on command. This is why guns suck ass. Nobody has the right to shoot other people just because. This is what happens when shit goes crazy. If you don't want to be shot in the face, come to Canada. You'll love it here. Anyways, moving on. Let's go to DJ New Moon needs some growth enhancement, I guess. But whatever. It doesn't matter. Who cares? I'm not tall. Michael Jordan's taller. Shaquille O'Neal's taller. There's thousands of people that are taller than me. Who cares how tall I am? I don't give a flying patoot how tall I am. I made a video of Mikey slapping. That's funny. No, guys, like seriously, man. If you want confrontation, stop pissing me off, okay? And I'm just saying, I know people have lives and jobs, and you know what? I used to have a job too. You want to know something? I had Flat Earth written all over my car. And my entire family knows that I know the earth is flat. And you know what? Flat Earth is not a belief. For those of you out there with smaller channels stating that Flat Earth is a belief. It is not a belief, okay? Flat Earth is a fact. It's a knowing. And south is not down. For those of you who live on a ball, east and west, also, you need to decide which of one of those are up and down. Because remember, the curve goes all 4 directions on a sphere. So if you think south is down, you can tell me which direction east and west is, other than the actual direction east and west. Because we've got too many directions. We got to go up north, up in the clouds, and we got to go up the stairs and up the hill, and then down the hill, and then down south, because south is underneath, California is underneath this table somewhere. And east, we got to figure that out. Is east down and west up? Or what should we say? I'm not sure. We got to figure this out, guys. Seriously. Okay, moving on to the phone call here. Enough of me blabbing already, right? Because I don't like blabbing. I like showing content. My actual own content. The Gorn caption. Good to see you there, buddy. And I just need a little kick in the butt. When will you be unban my main account? Yeah, that's a good question. I didn't ban it. I have no idea. I'll have to check the. Oh, here. You know what we could do? Let's check it out here. I keep being distracted. I'm trying to show my freaking phone call here. Well, let's go over the phone call here. Then we'll go over my troll channel. Not my troll channel, my troll, my blocked shills.
You need to call me at this number. Okay. What I want you to do is sit on this number. 3 million. Will $3 million keep me quiet?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to phone you. So I'm just writing down your number. It's 508-492-3892. Okay.
So that's my direct cell phone number. So that'll lead directly to me. And I have worked with our lawyers. We have a whole team of lawyers. We have 32 lawyers. And when I say we have 32 lawyers, I am not joking.
So how long ago? Yeah, how long ago did you hear about me? Like, find out my information? Where did you find it?
So our lawyers made me aware of it because I have been given this project. I have been given this task to take care of this situation. Okay, so this was once you submitted the paperwork. What was it, 2 months ago? Around that time.
Yeah, I thought it would have been 3 months, a little bit more than 3, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, so I was told about it on February 28th. Is when I was told about the situation.
Okay.
So, yeah, so that's when this file came into my file.
Is that why the police are following me more and scouting me out?
So I don't have any jurisdiction over the police since I am in Texas.
Yeah.
Of the Saskatchewan police.
Mm-hmm.
However, I cannot say that is not why the police are after you. I understand that you were pulled over the other day. You were let go. That was a test on you. I understand according to this file that I have in front of me.
Okay. And where did you get the file from?
So all of this stuff is just provided to me from our lawyers. Okay, we have 32 lawyers. They're all working. They're all. That's who I get my you have to understand. I work the legal department. Okay, I need to know all the legal stuff that goes on with the people that we're trying to keep quiet, like Nathan Oakley. He's one of the big ones. Mark Sargent. They're all trying to get us exposed. And by us, I mean the Canadian Space Agency, NASA, the India Space Agency, all of us. We're all connected, but we need to keep everything out of the public eye.
So did you talk to Jaron then, too?
Who's Jared?
Oh,
Jared who?
oh, you know who Jaron is. Come on. You know who Jaron is. If this is the space agency, you know who Jaron is. Come on. Antarctica, you know about that trip. Come on.
Yeah, I don't know who Jared is.
You do.
Can you verify who Jared is?
The Jaron, one of the guys who went to Antarctica, supposedly. That was all fake. Just like the moon landing.
Of course it was.
Yeah.
Of course it was. Antarctica doesn't make sense. But that's only something that you and I know. And obviously the Canadian Space Agency.
So what's wrong with people knowing the truth?
Yeah, I don't know who Jared is.
You do.
Can you verify who Jared is?
The Jaron, one of the guys who went to Antarctica, supposedly. That was all fake. Just like the moon landing.
Of course it was.
Yeah.
Of course it was. Antarctica doesn't make sense. But that's only something that you and I know.
Like the moon
Well,
landing?
of course it was.
Yeah.
Of course it was. Antarctica doesn't exist.
Like the moon
Well,
landing?
of course it was.
Yeah.
Of course it was. Antarctica doesn't exist. But that's only something that you and I know. And obviously the Canadian Space Agency.
So what's wrong with people knowing the truth?
Do you know that what that would do to the humanity? That would turn everything upside down. Nothing that we know as fact would be real.
Yeah, exactly. Because you, Canadian Space Agency, probably don't even know where we live, do you?
5 million. $5 million to keep this out of the public eye.
How are you going to pay me that?
We're the Canadian Space Agency. What do you mean? That $5 million is a penny in our pocket.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So what about 33% of last year's budget? You know 33. You're all Freemasons. Come on.
Okay.
We got Freemasons in the family. I'm just not allowed to talk about it. You know who my dad is too, probably, eh? You know who my dad is. Come on.
67 million. 67 million.
This isn't the space agency. Come on, you're just randomly throwing numbers off, right? So if I agreed with that, how what's
Okay.
are you gonna
You're right. You're right. I should. You're right. I'm not doing my job properly. I should talk. I'm just scared.
Yeah, we're gonna meet.
I'm scared for humanity because if you go to the public with this information, then it's all over for all of us.
So
what will it take to keep you quiet?
So here, where are we gonna meet? We're gonna meet in Regina, Saskatchewan, at a government building. Correct? How are we gonna do this? If this is the Canadian Space Agency, let's you make the time and date, and I'll be there.
Okay, Regina, tomorrow morning, 10 a.m.
Where?
At the state office.
See, again, I already know this is a hoax. Because how am I going to arrive at a state building? I do not live in the States. I live in a province. Thank you very much. And where's that? Why is it a state office? I don't live in the States.
So what I need to do, okay, again, my name is Stephen McKeegan, 376.
Yeah, DJ New Moon, it wasn't from Texas. They were calling me from Massachusetts. There was one was from Massachusetts and one, well, there was actually two or three of them. Two or three of them from Massachusetts and one from New York.
I need to talk to the people that are in charge of me. Okay, I have direct reports. Okay, they will let me know where to meet you and how long it'll take to get there. Because again, I'm in Southern Texas.
So what about?
My brother come from Mexico.
Are you the McKeegan that runs the YouTube channel? This is kind of a fake phone call, isn't it?
I don't have a YouTube channel, sir.
So I noticed that there's been a few people calling me. Who else are you getting to call me tonight? New York, Massachusetts phone numbers.
It would most likely be other agents that are trying to get in touch with you to keep you quiet. I don't know. I've been given this assignment. There's most likely other people who've been given this assignment. We have been directed to keep this quiet, and that's what we intend to do. And I know that money talks. So what I need you to do is tell me how much it'll take. We are the Canadian Space Agency.
Well, we need to meet we need to meet at a government office and discuss this in person. I'm not going to discuss this over the phone.
That makes a lot of sense.
Remember, I'm not.
I-
You know, there's a lot of people who think I'm stupid, man. I'm one of the very smartest people out there. I'm not gullible. Okay, I will phone the police after this if I have to confirm who I'm talking to.
Yeah.
So let you make the time and date and place. Tell me the. Remember, this is Regina, Saskatchewan, so you got to know that city. What should I go to the Saskatchewan the legislative building or go downtown to the lawyer's place? Where do you want me to go? Tell me. Come on.
like I said, I am in Texas. Okay, I'm in southern Texas.
Yeah. So how are you gonna pay me the money then?
It wouldn't, Michael. I know that you know what's going on here. I would not pay you out of my pocket.
No, I know that, but how you need my banking information? Then you're just gonna strip me out of my bank account, right?
I don't want any of that.
Okay.
Why would I want any of that? We wouldn't be giving you a check.
Yeah. Okay.
It would be given to you, it would hand it to you by a judge.
Yeah. Okay. So you arrange the judge and the time and place, and I'll go pick it up. If this is actually real.
So we still need to talk more. We need to talk in person.
Yeah, exactly. Let's talk in person. Let's do it. So when you come into Canada?
So it would most likely not be me coming to Canada. It would be one of our affiliates.
Okay.
Or with a lawyer.
Yeah.
Okay. So we would need to set up a time with a lawyer and one of our affiliates. Okay.
Yeah.
In the legal department of the Canadian Space Agency.
Yeah.
So we would set up a time. Okay. And so I'm just glad I got in touch with you finally. Okay, because I've been trying to get in touch with you about this for a little bit. Please, can you give me a call tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. and we will set up. It will probably be either Karen or it would be what's her Rebecca that will be meeting you in Saskatchewan or. China, wherever you want to go.
Interesting.
It could be at a Starbucks for all you. I feel like the most logical place would be to meet at a public place. Okay, where there'd be a lot of people, so you can feel comfortable. Okay, or we can do it at one of our government buildings. Absolutely, whatever you want to do, whatever will keep you quiet.
So how long have you had agents following me?
I personally have not had agents following you, but I cannot speak for the rest of the agency.
And so who contacted you with my papers, like those papers that I said that I was suing the Canadian Space Agency, but I haven't filled them out properly. I haven't. I was going to get my affidavit filled out pretty soon here on the 23rd. I was going to see my lawyer. So yeah.
So what we're doing is jumping ahead of the affidavit.
Yeah.
Because once you put in the affidavit, okay, you are at the affidavit, right? If you lie on that affidavit, then you go to jail. You understand that?
Oh, okay.
So if you lie on that affidavit, according to what we have the public knowing, then you will go to jail. So if the public knows, including the judges, that space is real and the Earth is in fact a globe.
See this is either McToon or somebody. I don't think it's Drunk to Bunk Show. I don't think he can comprehend even thinking this conversation up, but kicked out of the chat. I'm chatting under the Mule fan. Jeez, Lightning, whoever kicked out Mule fan, you gotta pipe down, or I ain't gonna have no damn moderators on my channel, okay? Man, fuck. How do I fix that now? That's it. I'm not going to have any moderators. I can do this shit myself. This is crazy, man. I'm sorry, guys, man. Just after this live stream, I'm deleting all of my moderators as of today. So I can't stand this anymore. Just you guys get too excited. So
Yeah, no, that.
And you, well, listen, laugh
Yeah.
away.
Yeah,
I laugh at it too, because obviously it's not correct.
exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what we're doing,
he just contradicted himself. Like, come on, is space real? So now I'm gonna go to jail because space is real, but then all of a sudden it's not real. So what is it? Like, come on. I already know it's not real. So, and why would I lie on an affidavit? Like, this is nonsense.
doing is keeping you out of jail and keeping you from writing that affidavit.
So
I am not going to jail. The Canadian Space Agency is going to have a huge problem the days after the 23rd, because I will know how to fill that out affidavit, and the following week it will be sent to the Canadian Space Agency. For those of you trolls out there, you government agents out there watching and trying to control me, you might want to put some more pressure on.
So,
Because
but
if
it
you
would
lie
benefit.
on that affidavit, then you will go to jail.
It would
And
benefit.
according
It
to-
would benefit you for me to go to jail because I would not be doing any filming, obviously. Eh?
It would not benefit us.
Why?
For you, because you have a huge YouTube presence.
I've
Do you
only.
know how damaging that would be to us if we put you in jail?
I don't have a huge YouTube presence. I've only got 2,700 people.
That's what you have subscribed to you. I'm talking about the people who watch you, who listen to you, who know you.
Mm.
You're telling me that your car that you drive around Saskatchewan, Regina, all these different places, people know you, Max, and that's the issue. That's what we're trying to keep quiet.
So how is it? How is it you go from 3 million to 67 million?
Like I said, I might have jumped the gun a little bit here. And Mr. Allen, I do appreciate your patience with me.
Mm-hmm.
I do need to talk to my superiors. Okay, they told me 3 million, but then you said you wanted a certain percentage of what we make per year. So I jumped the gun without making sure it was okay with my superiors. So what I need to do, like I said, I need you to call me at 10 o'clock in the morning, tomorrow morning, at this number. It will lead right to me, and I will have talked to my superiors by then.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah, I still don't believe this phone call, but anyways, yeah, it works for me, I guess. I'll go with your story here. Yeah, I'll call you tomorrow.
Okay, Michael.
Yes.
I need you to know that you can trust me. You can trust us as a space agency. I use space agency very loosely because we all know the truth.
So, but what's the deal with Chris Hadfield, that slime bucket? Huh?
That is confidential information I cannot share with you. I cannot share that with you. We cannot share the information of other individuals with you. All that we can do is say how it is for you.
So, yeah, just a few other questions here. So, the papers that I had filled out, can you read to me what's on like the third page, halfway down the page? Can you read that to me if you have my papers?
I do apologize, sir, but I do not have that information in front of me.
Okay, I thought you did.
I will have it tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. when you call me.
And who presented the information to you? Like, can you name the online site that I filed it on?
I cannot. I only have the information that's given to me by my superiors. I do not have any kind of website. I only have the documents.
Okay,
And
so
the
be
documents more of the documents will be provided to me. So here's how it works. Okay, I want to break this down to you because I want to be as transparent as possible.
Yes, I know, everybody, that this is 100% a prank. I am going along with the conversation because I'm pretty sure it's either McToon or Brenda or somebody there, because you can understand by their sentence structure, the structure of their sentence and the way they pause and talk. It sounds like them talking on YouTube.
Possible here, Michael. When I am given an assignment, and like all my other coworkers, right, we're all given assignments. We're all over the world. Okay, I'm honestly surprised that someone from the Middle East didn't get to you first. I do understand that someone wants you to go over to what was it, to Egypt. That's one of our operatives. Okay, the person who wants to send you over to Egypt, that's one of us. Okay, so I just want to let you know I need to be as transparent as possible. Okay, now the way it works is we are given the phone number, the name, and the general description of what we're dealing with, and then we are given the instruction to get in contact with this person. And then we go from there. And then once we get in contact with that person, we then get all the information needed, like the paperwork, like your the paperwork you submitted to sue the Canadian Space Agency. Okay.
so Samuel is an agent for you?
How do I put this? Again, I cannot give out confidential information. But between you and me, Michael, like, you are a reasonable human being. Sam is one of us.
So what did he recently purchase then? Tell me.
I don't know what he recently purchased. I don't know what that is. That's not information that we're given. Okay, like what he does to try and get his assignments done. That's not my jurisdiction. My jurisdiction is get in contact with my assignment, and then get that person a settlement. That's my job. It's a matter of international security.
Okay, and so again, I'm going to repeat this again. So when I phone the Canadian Space Agency tomorrow morning before I phone you, they will know who Stephen McKeegan is and the 3764. Stephen, yep. The 3764.
Yes. Batch number 3764. They know who I am.
Okay.
So if you, I beg of you to call them and inquire about Stephen McKeegan at 3764.
And they'll know where you're based out of?
They'll know I'm based out of Southern Texas. That's what I've been informed that I can tell you.
Could you tell me the building number you work out of?
I cannot.
Okay.
It is a matter of personal security. We need to know that we can trust you, Michael, that you will use discretion and not discuss this with anyone.
So this is quite amazing. Hey, you guys don't know where we live, do you? That firmament is absolutely amazing, isn't it?
It's gorgeous. It is absolutely.
So am I the only one? Have you guys recorded stars? Or like, am I the only one who's done that? Or what's the deal with that?
Stars are only light sources in the sky. That's all they are.
Yeah, but but you've seen what I've recorded, haven't you?
Listen, let me tell you what we know about the quote-unquote stars.
Yeah.
Okay? They are electric electromagnetic pulses of light within the firmament.
Yeah.
There are 7 layers to the firmament.
Yeah.
What we like to call it is rakia. That way, all the normies, if you will, won't know what we're talking about. So, Michael, I just need to know, can you trust me?
I guess so. I won't. I'll figure that out tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. I guess, eh?
Yes. And please, before you call me, please call this Canadian Space Agency and verify my identity.
So so I won't know this answer either. So what's up with all these astronomers? Are they hired agents too to portray that space is a cartoon and all these fake galaxies and junk like that, or what?
So, Michael, I don't know what you mean by astronomers.
Yeah, neither do I, because there are none.
We're not made aware of all the opposition
Yeah,
to what reality is.
yeah.
All that we are aware of is I apologize. We cannot disclose any more information.
So what's the moon and the sun then? The moon's very interesting. I can't figure that thing out. What's the moon? Is it plasma?
I cannot disclose any more information.
Well,
What I need to know
yeah.
is that you trust me, that you will call me in the morning after you get off the call with the Canadian Space Agency.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Again, do you have my information?
Yes, I wrote it down. Stephen McKeegan, badge number 3764, and you're based out of Southern Texas. And you know about obviously Samuel. Who else is an agent around me?
Are you familiar with a gentleman named Vlad?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, he's the one kicking the crap out of me the last 24 hours.
Basically, do we need to send agents to protect you?
No, I'm not afraid of anything. But what's going to happen? Yeah. No, I'm good.
Okay.
So what's up with Polaris? Can you talk about Polaris?
Polaris?
Yeah.
You mean the joke of a North Star?
Well, Polaris is the North Star, sure. Yeah. It's not a joke. It's there. So
We
what?
planted that. We planted that point of light.
Can you talk about Polaris?
Polaris?
Yeah.
You mean the joke of a North Star?
Well, Polaris is the North Star, sure. Yeah. It's not a joke. It's there. So
We
what?
planted that. We planted that point of light. That is not okay. So, Michael.
Yes.
We have a lot to discuss.
Yeah.
There's a lot that you don't know,
Mm-hmm.
and there's a lot that I need to inform you about. But what I need to make sure is that you are with us. You will no longer create videos that will try to expose us, and that you will be compensated greatly for it.
Yeah.
Do I have?
Yes.
Do I have your? Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I can't deal with the sheep anymore out there, so they're pissing me off. So I'd rather not do anything really on YouTube. I live my life and not be harassed and made fun of.
Okay. All right. So I just want to let you know that I could lose my job for talking to you about this over the phone.
Yeah. So who is the other guy phoning me from New York?
I don't know.
Yeah.
There's all the people all the assignments that we get sent out to a bunch of different people in our department, and whoever gets contact first, we submit a ticket.
Yeah.
And in that ticket, we say, okay, I got this person. This is the the conversation that we had.
Yeah. No,
It
I
will be
get it.
taken care of.
Yeah, you're like the. I get it. You're like you're seeking. You're trying to get the information. You've got the guy, and you're arrange. You know, you're going to arrange the meeting. You're going to talk to these people, and yeah, no, I get it. Yeah.
Yeah, and it all has to be secret, and it cannot be known by the public.
Do
You
I
understand what kind of damage it would do to the public if this was leaked?
do I have to sign a non-disclosure agreement? Probably. Eh?
There's going to be a lot of things that you have to sign.
Yeah. Okay.
That being one of them. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. I'll talk to you in the morning there.
All right. I look forward to speaking with you more.
Yeah. Thank you very much. Thanks for calling.
Thank you for your cooperation.
Yeah. Not a
Enjoy
problem.
the rest of your evening.
Yeah. Thank you. Bye bye.
Bye-bye.
All right. So yeah, guys, the yes, and Cheese Wheel said it right. This is terrifying. This is the issue I have. See, I don't just say it could be this person, it could be that person. I take it to the next level because I think and I ask questions, right? Okay. Were you paying attention to that phone call conversation? If you were, what were they talking about? Tell me what they stated in that phone call. If this is McToon, if it's Brenda, if it's anybody within the Globe community trying to attack the truthers, the flat earthers, they are agents, at least some of them. They have to be. Not a random guy off the street running a Globe channel is going to state what the stars are and that they planted Polaris. Whether they did that or not, obviously they didn't. But why would they even state that? If that was McToon, that's beyond his comprehension. He thinks space is real. So why would he even say that? Where would he even come up with that information? And it could be possible that exact definition of what the stars are. Why would they even say that? They would just say, they're just lights in the sky. There's no firmament, blah, 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 blah. So if they know that kind of information, they are 100% agents sitting out there on their YouTube channels, and they know exactly what's going on. And this is why McToon is analyzing everything I do. I will be recording my next meeting next Friday when I go to the lawyer to fill out my affidavit, which is somewhere here. It's right here. I have one printed out just for, I can obviously print more out. I have my affidavit right here. And I need to get this filled out. It's like reading Chinese stereo instructions to me. So I've got to understand the lingo here. And it looks like I only need to fill out like maybe 1 or 2 paragraphs here. Because it looks like there's something here for personal service by mail and for non-personal service by fax on a solicitor. And there's a few other things here. So I need to find out what exactly. I already sent that in. That's whatever. And then the following week, I go to town hall, get it all signed and dated by the whatchamacallit. I lost the terminology in my head. I have it on my phone. And then I follow over to the post office and get it mailed by courier. So that will be filmed too. I will probably film that live. Not going to the lawyer, but I will be filming it live when I go get it signed and dated and stamped. And the post office is a block away, and I will be walking over there and getting it mailed. So that will be hopefully Monday or Tuesday next week, or whenever I'm not busy doing other things or doing other things. I don't like to use the term busy, because even if I was supposedly busy, I still have time to do other things. Anyways, we'll get that all figured out. The statement is here, Form 146A in the Canada rules and regulations and papers you got to fill out. General heading, full name, occupation of deponent, and of the blank city, town, etc. Blah blah blah. Regional municipality, etc. Of the name, swear or affirm that blah blah blah. On the date, at time I served, identity, person served. With identity, the document served, leaving a copy with that person at address where service was made. Where the federal court's rules provide for personal service on a corporation, etc., by leaving a copy of the document with another person's substitute. By leaving a copy with identity and give the position of function of the person served. Address where service was made. Number 2, I was able to identify the person by means of state that means by which the person's identity was ascertained. And there's 2 pages here. I'm not sure exactly what I'm supposed to fill out, but the lawyer will hopefully help me out with that, or at least give me an example of it so I can put the proper, fill it out. And then I'm going to have my template there, and I'm going to take that information and put it on the one online, make that into a, whatever the copy I need to make, is Mattoon live. Oh, that's what I was going to do. No, he goes live Tuesdays, mostly. But we will be McToon was this guy's hilarious.
On my YouTube channel on the bottom.
Is that like
the moon tiles?
flat
Oh yeah, that's when he was. Yeah, that's when. Okay, so anyways, here we go. We are going to phone that number as of right now. Which one was it? I wrote it down. I had a few there. 38921
Hello. Please state your name after the tone, and Google Voice will try to connect you.
The creator.
The Google subscriber you have called is not available. Please leave a message after the tone.
Now watch this. See, I'll phone back. I'll leave my real name, and they'll answer. They generally do, but maybe they won't.
Hello. Please state your name after the tone, and Google Voice will try to connect you.
Mike, the creator, Alan. See, they're not answering. So I'm going to put Mike. I'll put my name, my last name too.
Hello. Please state your name after the tone, and Google Voice will try to connect you.
Mike Allen. They're probably watching right now anyway, so hi. We'll try the other
The
phone number.
Google subscriber you have called is not available.
We'll try the other one here too. It's Sunday. Did I phone the Space Center with Sunday night? Why would I do that? It's 11:30 at night. Did they try calling me? That has to be them trying to call me.
Greetings, Explorer. Thank you for calling Space Center Houston, the official visitor center of NASA's Johnson Space Center. If you would like to speak to a representative, please press 0 at any time. For Space Center Houston, this is Jenny.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm great, thank you.
I had a phone call from you guys Sunday night at 11:30 p.m. Just kind of wondering who was calling me. Supposedly there's a Stephen McKeegan that works for somewhere there in Texas, badge number 3764. Probably a prank phone call to me, but I was just wondering if you've ever heard of the guy.
Stephen McKeegan?
Yeah.
No, sir.
Awesome. So may I ask who I'm talking to? Is this just the receptionist or is this?
I am Janice, the receptionist for Space Center Houston.
Okay. Are there any supposed scientists around there or astronomers that I could talk to? Anybody knows about stars?
No, sir, there isn't here. We're not. That would be NASA, Johnson Space Center. We are a visitor center.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, because I'm trying to find out who to talk to. I've actually recorded and documented the firmament. So I'm just kind of wondering why everybody's portraying this.
I'm sorry, sir. I can't help you with that.
Oh yeah, I know nobody could, because it's the actual truth. So, yeah, maybe I'll just phone NASA and see what they can tell me. But yeah, it's.
Okay, I appreciate it.
Yeah, space is a cartoon, by the way. Yeah, thank you. Bye bye. I don't. Okay, I gotta find out where these places are because I am going to them this fall. Okay. NASA Space Center call number. I'll call this.
Call Space Center Houston at 281-24.
Why don't I call this one? I don't think I've ever seen this one before. I usually call the other one there. Oh, hey, how you doing?
Doing well, how are you?
I'm doing good. Just kind of curious. I got a few questions about the stars. I'm just wondering if anybody around there would be able to answer a few questions for me.
No, not in this office. I mean, I don't know if you're trying to reach somebody at NASA Johnson Space Center, but we don't have a direct line to them. We're only the visitor center.
Oh, okay. You don't even have a direct number to them, or you can't patch me through to them
No,
at all?
we do not. Yeah.
Oh, okay. And what was that? NASA? What did you call it there?
NASA Johnson Space Center.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Awesome. Thank you very much.
Yes, sir. Have a nice
Thanks.
day.
Yeah, bye-bye. NASA Johnson Space Center. And put any number and it will show up as the number they entered, not their own. Oh, cool. NASA Johnson Space Center. Isn't that what I just called? Zero, 1, 2, 3. Oh, that's different. Okay, cool. Well, where did the number go? God, this camera sucks, eh? How do you even see me?
Johnson Space Center.
Oh, good day. How are you?
Fine. How about you?
I'm all right. I'm wondering if I got a few questions about the stars. I'm just kind of wondering if anybody around there would know anything about them or anything.
Let me transfer you to Public Affairs.
Okay, thank you.
Wendy.
Oh, good day. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Oh, yeah, I'm good. I guess I'm just kind of phoning around. I need to ask a few questions about the stars, if anybody would know anything about them, because I've got a few questions that people would probably not be able to answer. Yeah.
No, this has been news desk, sir. We just handle media requests, interview requests. We don't know anything about the
Oh,
stars.
okay.
I'm sorry.
Is there a way I could schedule an interview?
For media?
Yeah.
Are you a published author or journalist?
Independent.
Okay, let me give you my email. You can send me your request, and we will go from there.
Okay, that sounds good. Yeah, because I got a lot of questions and things that.
Or you want to give me your email? It'll be easier, and I'll just send you an email, and you can.
Exactly. Yeah, that would be awesome. Yeah.
Okay. Your name?
Yeah, it's area 65 AREA 65.
Area 65.
Yeah, 6538.
Okay. Okay, area 6538.
Yeah, at gmail.com. Yeah.
So AREA 6538 at Gmail.
Yes, and my name is Mike. Yeah, perfect. Yeah.
All right, Mike.
Yeah,
I will send you an email.
Yeah, I'm looking for some videos of the stars because I've recorded videos of them, so I'm just kind of curious of if there's anybody that's recorded videos, and even videos of galaxies would be perfect. Yeah, but yeah, I'll put that in the email.
I'll send you a link to what's available to the public from NASA.
Yeah.
And we'll go from there.
Oh, okay. Okay, thank you. Yeah. Great. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. What's available to the public? Why don't you just give me let's see here. Copied. Okay. If anybody wants to join, I will put the link in there now. Now that I'm done talking, I will listen. Because remember, listening is a skill. Yes. And then, see, that's interesting. We will, whatever we give to the public. Yeah, but what, like, why don't you just give me what you get? Well, we can only give them this because this is what we put in our computers in heavily altered. Then we can give that. Well, of course, we didn't actually take any pictures of the stars. We're just going to put them into the computer program and make them all look fancy. Is it still raining? My cat's still sitting at the window there. Yes, it is raining. Okay. And what is this? Here's something I found out on YouTube channel. If you want to get rid of mosquitoes, you need to heavily dilute garlic to the point where it will not clog up in your sprayers. If you're going to spray the garlic, mosquitoes detest garlic. Detest it. And yeah, so there's an idea. So if you're going outside, eat a whole pile of garlic. You might smell too, obviously, but at least you won't be bitten by mosquitoes. Or spray yourself with a whole pile of garlic. So I wish I could do something today. I want to go somewhere, but so, guys, are you having a good time? I hope I'm sane and doing the right things today, because I wouldn't want anybody to judge me in the wrong way, correct? Right? Is that how things go? I don't know. Anyways, we have hopefully they will hopefully they'll email me. And if not, let's see here. What's going on here? Your number flagged. Yes, the other phone number does. I don't know. I can't claim that, but they have a phone number here that has, yeah, there's 244-2100. I can try that number, but Usually redirects me.
Greetings, Explorer. Thank you for calling Space Center Houston, the official visitor center of NASA's Johnson Space Center. If you would like to speak to a representative, please press 0 at any time. For hours of operation, please press 1. Space Center Houston, this is Janice.
Oh, hey, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
That's good. I'm just kind of curious if I could ask if there was anybody around there that I could ask a few questions about stars about. Is that possible, or?
About stars?
Yeah, or the supposed
No, I'm sorry,
galaxies.
we don't have any astronomers here, sir. This is an educational facility and a tour area.
Ah, okay. So yeah, okay. Well, that's going to be tough then. You can't patch me. Oh, I guess I'll phone the number back and I'll go a different direction, I guess. Yeah.
Try
So-
calling NASA, okay?
Yeah. Okay. Thank you very much. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Well, I did, didn't I? NASA customer service. Media Contacts Research Center. Media contacts. See, we got phone numbers here. Nice. Let's phone Josh. Shall we shift out the bit? Josh Finch. Shall we phone him? Or does that even work? 202. Yeah, that's a phone number, right? Hello, Rookie. What's up? What's happening? Why are you putting your claws up on me? 617. Whoops, wrong one. Where's Josh? 61. Okay. 358 1100 202. All right, let's phone this guy. See what happens here. Oops. 202 358 11.
On the line while your call is completed. Long distance charges may apply.
True Earth Whisperer. Good to see you there. Wojo is there. I hit my head on the telescope. Oh, that's funny. And I saw stars.
Hello, you have reached the Public Affairs Office for the Space Operations Mission Directorate and the Exploration Systems Development Mission Directorate. Please leave a detailed message with your name, phone number, and reason for calling, and we will get back to you as soon as possible.
Yes.
Record your message at the tone.
Okay.
When you're finished, hang up or press pound for more options.
Good day. My name is Mike. I am an amateur astronomer from Canada. I have some very interesting questions for you to answer and show me proof of. So I have recorded actual real stars as videos. I have recorded them being connected to the firmament, which you are neglecting to tell the public about. And I have also recorded via pictures and video. I have documented the firmament a few times already, and I wish you guys luck. So after I'm done suing Canadian Space Agency in the next few months, I will be coming after your ass. So I wish you luck. And again, my name is Mike. I'm calling from Canada. Please stop faking space. I am tired of all your CGI and computer software gimmicks. If you guys can take pictures of so-called galaxies, I would like a video of where you got that picture from. Galaxies do not exist. And I wish you guys luck in one of the largest lawsuits that will be coming your way. I am going to probably state over $300 million because you guys steal all of the money from your citizens, tax-paying citizens. So that is absolutely horrific. And I wish you luck in hell. Thank you very much for your time. You will be awaiting an affidavit later this summer with the lawsuit that will be coming your way. Thank you very much. If you need any other information, you can call me at and thank you very much for your time. Yes, indeed. I do wish them luck. Anyways, guys, I think I'm finished because I'm running out of hours on my StreamYard, but I'm okay. I will get back on the 21st, but I will not use them because I will be streaming live in the city on Friday. So, which will be the 23rd. Mikey will require us to pat holiday pay this weekend. So yeah, anyways, guys, I'm finished. I am done. The cows have come home and the fat lady has sung. We are done. Thank you for joining. You guys are all fantastic. A bit lazy, but you're all fantastic. Is that okay that I said you're lazy? Please don't cut my head off now. Especially if you're that tiny and I'm going to step on you. Anyways, peace out, guys. Have a fantastic day. We'll talk to you later. Anything else? Yeah, I don't think that's it. Yeah. All right, guys. Peace out.